Hey everybody, welcome back. Check it out. Here we have the beast. The ARRMA Big Rock. It's the first ARRMA product I've ever had. The reviews and everything I looked at was pretty good. So I'm hoping it'll be as good as some other stuff. Not a whole lot. This is the shipping box it came in. Number 211 of 250, but whatever. So I've opened the top. I have not looked at the beast yet. I know it's big, I know it's fast. They claim 50 plus. I didn't buy it for 50 miles an hour. I don't really care that much about top speed, but it's big, and it's got power and it's four-wheel drive, so it's supposed to be pretty durable. You're gonna find out. Let's see what we got in the box here. Got a nice box, lots of nice color detail. I know this is the V3, so it's got a bunch of upgrades and whatnot on it. It's supposed to be the V3 anyway. Does it say it anywhere on here? They're all black. I wish they made the bodies a different color. I don't know. Link down below in the description for where I got it. Hopefully they'll be the one with upgrades. So, without further ado, if I can get it open. Oh, they got her taped. Okay, let me cut the tape and we'll get in that box. I know it looks to me, they put the label on the bottom side of the shipping box, so I'm pretty sure the whole trip here the thing was upside down, which you can tell by how it wore on here. Not too excited about that, but I mean, if that's the worst of the problems, we're doing great. So in the end here we have the transmitter it comes with. I was kind of excited about this having a trainer. Would you call it a trainer? You got 50, 75, and 100 for throttle throw. So this has a third channel, which I don't believe we use on this truck. And in here is a bind plug. I will say it looks bigger in the pictures. In person it doesn't look quite as big. I'm still happy with how it looks so far, but it seemed to me like it was a lot bigger in the pictures. But hard to judge things like that. It's got some stout wheelie bars, big tires. I know a big thing on these tires are they're got holes in them for air to get in and out instead of being in the wheel, so they don't collect full of stuff. Looks pretty nice. Everything's very well shielded, if you can see in here. Should keep everything inside pretty clean. Not much here, but those rear tires don't turn, so that doesn't matter. Also in here you get a manual and some tools. So this, I'm pretty sure this is going to be for your wheel nuts, and got a couple Allens, and then you got some spacers for the shocks, for the springs on the shocks. Manual stuff. One thing to make sure of is you got to do the programming of the speed control and whatever I've done a lot of reading on. So we'll have to do that to make sure everything is kosher and tuned right. You can tune your steering as well, I guess. You know, make sure it doesn't bind on the ends. And those clips are in there really good. I like that they come with these little rubber things. You're not going to lose your body clips, especially since it doesn't look like it came with any spares. Sticker on the inside, pretty crafty. Yeah, the top didn't even have a mark on it really. Tiny bit, but this thing's going to get ground on pavement, I'm sure. Looks like the stickers are trying to come off here in the back. Push them down really good. Cool looking body, I like it. Looks nice. Feels really tough. I bet that's pretty durable. So here's the inside of your sweet new truck. Don't need that. It's got, isn't this like their new smart plug or something? Can't think of what they call that right offhand, but these trucks, you can see it's got, since it's long, it's got a bearing in the center to support that drive shaft. So make sure nothing's rubbing on that. and then supposedly somehow you can just pop the motor out. I'm not interested in taking all that stuff apart, so I'm not going to do it unless I have to. But yeah, so there's that. Looks like this here is made to kind of, looks like there should be a clamp or something here to hold those wires, but it's not. But it looks like there could be. So there's a switch on here, and then the programming switch on the speed control. Everything looks really nice. Beefy, big. Nice suspension. I do have some 70 weight oil coming for the shocks. I like to jump. I like to catch air. Everything looks pretty good here. The steering I can see is probably going to need some adjustment. It looks to me like it's got a lot of toe out at the front. I don't know if you guys can see that too. The rear's got a ton of toe in. Front's got a lot of toe out. So I'll adjust these turnbuckles and get that fixed before we do our maiden run as well. But I guess there ain't much left to do other than get some batteries in here, get a battery in here, and then we'll do the programming on the speed control. So we'll be back with that. Alright guys, I got the batteries here. I had to make an adapter. It's not always going to have that. I'm charging up the one I'm actually going to use for the truck, but just using this 3S to get everything set up. So we're going to program the speed control for the throttle. So here's how you do it. You turn on your transmitter, button in the back. That's on. Leave it in neutral and don't touch it. On the speed control, there's a little button by the toggle switch. You'll hold that down, turn it on, and when the red lights flash, it says to let go of the little button. So here we go. Okay, that's flashing. TX in neutral. Press set button, one green flash. Good. Next, full throttle, and press the green button, or press the button. Good. Now, full brake. Press set button. 3 flashes. Good. And I believe that's it. Switch the ESC off to complete setup. Now we're ready to rock. So now steering, I know they're supposed to be able to adjust that for binding. I don't really see much binding. I'm pretty impressed with the speed of that. Okay, so for brakes, you got to do the double click on the reverse. So first one, once you do it once. So once you go forward, you got to double click the reverse in order for that. So the first push will be brakes, second push will be rewind. So that's it. So once my other battery gets charged, we'll take this bad boy outside and let her rip. In the meantime, I'm going to adjust the massive toe out and get everything else set up. So I think we'll be good to go. We'll test the different speeds and have a good time. Okay guys, here you go. We're going to do the maiden run. I haven't run it yet. I'll turn on the transmitter here. Oop. Get that button pushed in. Let's turn on the truck. There we go. Kind of hard to reach. Here goes the Maiden. Whoa, we got some power. So the first thing you want to do is get your steering trim figured out. Oh, that thing's fast. This thing has power. My goodness. Wow. That thing is awesome. Fast in reverse too. Way too fast. And we got our first crash. I know that ain't gonna hurt it, but wow. Okay, so let's flip this onto 50% throttle mode here. Very manageable. Still pretty fast, still plenty fast. That's where my 6-year-old will be driving it. So now we'll flick it to 75% mode. Pretty ballistic power yet. Now we'll flick it to 100% again. Jeez, that thing is an animal. Jeepers, that is amazing. Wow. So good. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, crash number 2. Still ballistic. Wow. Let's go out to the road. Wow. Wow. That is ballistic. My goodness. Sick. This is fun. Will it backflip? My other one will. No, it's got too small tires, I think. Not enough clearance on the front. I like how tight it turns though. Kinda. That's all you're gonna get, I'm afraid. Oh. Gotta quit doing that. It's a really narrow ramp to try to hit. Golly. Well, if we're gonna break it, There we go. Nice. Alright guys, that's a good maiden bash right there. I'm happy with that. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the links down below in the description. Let me know what you think. You got one, you love it? I am so far. Thanks for stopping by.